This should do. I hope. There we go. Okay. Looks good to me. Let me get the volume just a bit. That should be good. That's good. That's good. Everything seems to be ready. Okay. Maybe I should practice. Shit. It's been a couple days. Let me just make sure everything is the way I want it to be. And eye patch, smaller hitbox, more point items, half stun time, and stronger rush. Yeah. Thank you, Thief. Every little bit helps, that's for sure. Alright. Here we go. Well, I know not everyone can do that. And it is what it is. But, like, it's so close. Once it's done, it's over, and I never have to deal with it ever again. And once we hit that point, we can have 16 emote slots. And having 16 emote slots means all those emotes that we shit around with on Frankerface could be used everywhere on Twitch. Doesn't that sound great? Because that sounds pretty great to me. Alright. Here we go. This is a warm-up game. This is a warm-up game. Things might not go well. But I should be able to handle myself to a certain extent. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Lily, here comes Lily. Good. Ah, shit. Good start. Yeah. Okay. Stage 1's never a problem. It's cheer now that's the problem. Alright, here we go. Forgot about that. Okay. Forgot about it again. It's not even the part you lose the most. This is the part I lose all my lives on. cheer though. There's gotta be a better way to deal with that than what I'm doing. I couldn't tell you what it is, but Sanai's and Chirno's cooldown there, it's just, I hate it. I hate it because I can't deal with it effectively or quickly. It's so slow. There we go. Alright. Oh. It's always Chirno, man. I swear to God, it's always Chirno. Okay. Icicle machine gun. Arere. Yes. Careful the round bullet. Okay. Yeah. I hate you. I hate you. We're in a bad spot, aren't we? Oh. 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 What a bad spot. Good. She's so difficult. Why though? Alright, level 2. How does this work again? I remember. Alright. Alright. Good enough. I got what I needed out of that. Good. Good level 2. Okay. This is easy. This is easy, except for the second cooldown. I don't like that one. She'll drop a life here. Big tackle. Good enough. Good enough. That should be enough to take it out. Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Hate this one. Where are you and where am I? Ah, terrible. Oh. Where the fuck are you? Oh. Well, whatever. 3 seconds. Man! That was going so well until I panicked. I panicked in mass triangle because I thought I was gonna get hit, and then she didn't shoot anything, so I barely got any attack on her, and then I had to do the rest of it without it, and then I got hit anyway right at the end, which, to be fair, made that go by as fast as that, what you saw there. 3-second spell card, but ultimately I still lost. I lost a life in the expected places. It's nothing I can't make back. So that's good at least. Oh, that was close. Wasn't paying attention up there. Oh, it missed them. Ooh. Shit. That it? Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, I've messed this up the last couple times because I can't remember. I can never remember how Jellyfish Princess works. Dodging the green thing. That's the only hard part about it. Alright, here we go. I keep forgetting how that works. And then I don't look at the purple bullets and I get confused. Oh, now I'm fucked. Well, that sucks. No lives.
簡単なことでしょ。あんたは私に勝てないってこと。抗えないわ。セントエルモピラー。このままだとお仕置きされてしまうのね。照れながら言わないでくれる？こっちも照れるから。かすりもしないわ。新しい魔法の実験台になります。
Headbutt.
それで勝つつもりなのかしら。危なくなってきたわね。花だらけ好きだらけだらしないわ。悪動きしてみたのね。お仕置きされてしまった。その罪作りの肉体。そんなんじゃ私には勝てないわよ。
Well, not over yet. But I really wish I could just get Jellyfish Princess. Stage 3 isn't that bad, at least. As I said before, the main issue comes from Sakuya and everyone after Sakuya. Oops. Bitch! Oh well. I need more points anyway. I'm gonna get more points. I really fucked that one up. I don't even know how I managed to do that. Like I had a legitimate shot on this one. But now I don't even know what I'm doing. Oh no. And there's the free 1-up, but can't utilize that anymore. But as I said, I can still try to get to Sakuya and beat Sakuya. That still blows. Of all the things to lose a life to, at this point, it sucks when it's the stage. It really does. Bitch. You gotta maneuver. Please don't. Oh my Jesus. Fun time. Fun time. Nice. Oh, that's so good. Well, it's a good thing this run can't go anywhere anyway, because that would be incredibly frustrating. Ow. Ow. Oh, they're fine. I know how to deal with Notori. You press the triangle button, you deal with ooze flooding, you get hit on the second cooldown, and then use your free charge, take her out, and then you do that one. You just go through the center. It's stressful, but it's not too bad. Pretty consistently that one can be done. It's just, well, at this point it doesn't matter how consistently I do it. I don't care about Notori. Those bats don't change their pattern at all. Maybe they've added another layer of shit or something, and I'm just not noticing it. There's no one-ups on Sakuya's stage. So whatever life count you have at this point is what you have to work with to get to the next stage. Satori is a lot easier to deal with, in my opinion. She has her own difficulties for sure. But I hate Sakuya's stuff, especially Silverbound. Oh my. Yeah. Good. See? Not hard. Please, let Silverbound go well. I just have to clear it once. Just once. I can't even see where she is to hit her. Fuck you. Hate that one so much. Alright, let me buy some things. I want to buy... What did I want to buy? I don't remember. I already bought that. I wanted to buy faster barrier gauge recovery on the boss. Is the barrier gauge the triangle? That's rush. So barrier gauge. But I don't use the barrier gauge button. Where's the rockets? Nice. Just give me the impersonator items. Sorry, 2 of them. Alright, now I have enough. I can equip something again. And I know what I want to put on anyway. Fuck it. Why not? So I can put the fox mask on now. And that'll give me an extra starting life, which is more than I could ever ask for this game. Barrier and rush are the same thing. I have no idea, but I really wanted that accessory on, so we're gonna do that. Alright, ready chat, here we go again. Give me a moment to stretch. Chat, I was gonna start Lotus Eaters yesterday. But the site I use, well, I don't know what its issue is. It just doesn't seem to be optimized very well. It's super slow. Like, it took... My computer's fine. My computer quality is good. My internet quality is pretty damn good as well. Well, good enough. But whenever I try to load anything on that page, it takes it like a minute and a half, and that's being generous, to load a single page. And it's just... There's no way that if that's my internet speed that's doing that. The site has to be incredibly unoptimized or something. It's fucking annoying. It's like, okay, here's the first chapter of Lotus Eaters. It's 47 pages. Alright. The first page hasn't loaded after 3 minutes. I'm not reading this. The only reason I read Cheating Detective Satori was because I loaded every single available chapter at the time and let it go from 11 p.m. and it didn't fully load in until after 2:30. There wasn't that many pages, trust me. It really wasn't. But it took that long for all of that to load in. I was like, I'm not doing this again. I need somewhere else. It's so poorly optimized or something, because it's fucking trash. The worst part about it too was the site worked perfectly fine back when I was reading Forbidden Scrollery and Wildhorn Hermit. Although around the later chapters of Horn Hermit, I noticed it started having that issue. Where it would take the entire chapter loaded before the second page. And I was like, I can't move on until I see the second page. Second page was a cover image, so I could have moved on. But I didn't. And then the final chapter. The final chapter of Wildhorn Hermit. 51 pages. And half of it just didn't load in. So while I was reading the climax of that story, I had to sit there and be like, oh shit, well, I gotta reload the page now, make sure this page loads. And then the very last page. The very last page didn't load. No, it's not my internet. My internet's not a problem. Because I was reading something else on a different site, and I literally clicked the image, page loaded. Instantly. Just like that. It just kept going. But this page, I don't know, it's some kind of elitist snob or some shit, because it just sits there loading one single page for minutes at a time, and I can't do anything about it but sit there and watch it and be like, take your time, sweetie. I just want to read Lotus Eaters, man. There's only 7 chapters. Good. Have you tried reading them? No, I haven't, but I know exactly what site you're talking about, because that's the site I've been using to read all the fan stuff. Because the Touhou tag is so fucking big. Jesus. Holy shit! There's a lot. There is a lot. I was reading from the very top of the list. The very first like recorded doujin on that site. They're tagged nicely. I didn't read all of them, but I pretty much have been reading them. But that was a long time ago. I kept reading them, and I was like, maybe I should catch up on official works first before I read a bunch of fan stuff. And that's what I've been doing, as you can see. And well, I'm almost done. Once I catch up on Lotus Eaters, I have successfully read every piece of official media, which is pretty sweet, but also a little bit sad. But hey, at least those two are currently updating. The only issue I take with them is that, for obvious reasons, they're a little bit on the slower end of the spectrum when it comes to releasing. I mean, Wildhorn Hermit took 9 years to finish. I'm not going anywhere, I don't think, so I can wait. But like, with the way that some of the with the way that Cheating Detective Satori goes, it's separated by arc, right? So the Scarlet Devil arc was the first 4 chapters, and the first 4 chapters took a couple months to come out, which I guess is fine. It's a web novel series, that one, so that one doesn't need to wait for publications in an actual magazine or anything like that. That one can just be put up when it's done online, which is probably why they chose the format they did, because it would be easier to manage plot lines like that in that span longer amounts of chapters without having to rely on, or not rely, but wait for publishing of each volume of a different magazine or whatever for the next chapter. 540. Great Thumarji. Great Thumarji. I barely read the edgy stuff. I only read one that I thought was good. No, actually, that's not true. I read a real long series involving Ran and Yukari. That one's pretty cool. I forget what it was called, though. Fucker. I'm more impressed when people continue their stories that long. It was good though, I think. I remember it being pretty good. I think. It's been a long time. For the most part, I don't really touch the edgy stuff. 1003. I don't touch the edgy stuff because usually it's needlessly edgy. Was it Yukari versus Ran? Yes, it was actually. It was. Ran was an established yokai, and Yukari was a brat. And it's basically the story of Yukari coming to her own power to meet Ran again. That's pretty good. That one was decent. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one. There was another one where that didn't really make any sense. I don't know. Reimu went to the Scarlet Devil Mansion to kick people's asses again, but it seemed more violent this time. Oh, and EX Rumia was there because EX Rumia was a popular thing, I guess. I mean, I'm down with it. EX Rumia is cool. Take the ribbon off her hair, out of her hair, and she becomes some kind of super badass. Not a bad thing. I'm okay with that. Really, I am. But yeah, I don't know. She got real angry, and she didn't really say why. But then she said why. And it was actually pretty good. Because it was like, there was a couple pages that were dedicated to Reimu's daily life. Just her doing what she does on the daily. And then, later on the chapter, they revisit the scene. But they revisit it from Reimu's perspective. And there's just a bunch of yokai just staring at her while she's just living her life because yokai don't like her. And she pretty much snapped. She was sick of all the bullshit. The burden of her birthright. I think that's what it was anyway. It's been a couple years. But yeah, for the most part, I didn't think it was that amazing, but I thought it was cool because it opened up an avenue I've never thought of myself at the time. Like, Reimu's kind of like the bane of yokai's existence, so to speak. But most of the strong yokai respect her. But the weaker yokai, who knows about them? They fear her. But then you got these yokai who are just assholes. Because they just invade her personal space and she can't really do anything about them. They're not breaking any rules, I guess. I imagine anyone would get sick of that after a while. Good. I definitely plan on reading more of those in the future. And I'll probably like make a record of good ones so I can talk about them with name and all that if people are interested, because it's better than just recalling details like this where I'm missing a lot of key points to it, but I remember liking it. I remember thinking it was pretty good. I forgot that she did that. She said the line! She said the line! I didn't even know she said it in this game. I've been punished. Alright, I got a full break on Patchy. There was one I was gonna read. It was called Adventurno. I think we all have heard of Adventurno at this point. But I've never actually read the origin. But before I read it, I wanted to watch Advent Children. But I also don't want to watch Advent Children. But yesterday on Vinny's stream, he was talking about it, and someone mentioned that the Blu-ray release of Advent Children went back and added more scenes / gave more time to things to make more sense. And I don't really know if that's gonna do much for what I've heard of that movie, but I'm willing to check it out. But that begs the question, where is the easiest place to watch the Blu-ray edition? Because I'd check it out. The one thing I've heard about Advent Children is that, as stupid as it is, it has some pretty good fight choreography. That's close. I watched both. The remake is better. Alright, that's good, because I'll be down checking it out. The only thing I know about Advent Children is Cloud's got an outfit that people like. He's got a cool sword that isn't the Buster sword. And Aerith's theme is very, 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 very good. Very good, very good. They had a PS4 theme come out for Final Fantasy VII when the HD version came out, the original HD version, not the remake, and it had Aerith's theme playing, which was pretty sick. There's now an actual Final Fantasy VII theme. Back up! Hora, hora! Fucker! Good. Well, I don't have to full break her, so I can take a loss there. But I'm also going to take a loss here, because I don't know how to dodge this. Ah! I don't get it. I don't get it. That was very unfortunate. Fuck, that was unfortunate. Oh. I lost 3 lives on her. In really bad ways, too. I went against my own way of dealing with her, her second spell card. Ah. Well, I have 2 lives. I'm not moving too much here. Fucker! Oh, that was so bad. Great. Ah, squandered a real good situation. Yeah. Yeah. Damn it. I missed Lily, tried to back up through the bullets, invincibility ran out, and the dead. Now I have exactly 1 life to deal with Sakuya. What hit me? I don't even know what hit me. I don't know what hit me again. I don't know what hit me! Ah, touched her. Barely. Ah. Please don't. This isn't hard, but I'm gonna fuck it up anyway. That's hard. Oh my god. I don't know. I have no lives. Oh shit. All right. Oh my god. I moved too much. Uh-oh. Oh, don't do it here. There's a Lily after this. There she is. I'm in a bad spot. I'm alive. Okay. Alright, I'm not ready for this. I have 2 lives. I can afford to drop 1. Satori will take 1, and she will drop 1 as well. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Didn't think so. Full break. I did it. I did it. I'm allowed to game over on Remilia's stage, and it still counts as a clear. I just have to beat Remilia now. But the hardest part is getting the full break on Remilia. Okay. Well, that's alright. Oh my god, this is brutal. Alright, well, that was bad. But that doesn't matter. That's okay, that doesn't matter.
夜の断りを身に刻むがいい。
Okay. Me and you, short stack. Let's go. Scatter shot. I forgot about that.
血に染めてやろう。先へ急がないと。それは私一人分じゃ足りないわね。そっちを入れても足りるかな。私を楽しませなさい。スカーレットマイスター。レイムレイム、そんなに逃げたしは楽しめないじゃない。楽しんでるけど浮ついて間合いを忘れたりしないだけ。
Holy shit! I went too fast. I'm panicking. That's not that difficult to deal with, but I'm panicking. How does this one work? Simple stuff. Well, alright. Got her. Holy Jesus! Good enough. Good enough. Ay, ay, ay.
いいんですか？希少品のファーストフラッシュをお出ししても。いいの。今日は特別。私がいて、咲夜が入れた紅茶があれば、いつでも特別な日だわ。永遠に続くんじゃなくて、有限だからこそ、いつもどんな時も特別な日になるのよ。
Yeah.
それはまた人間的な考えね。人間離れ。
No, there's no 1cc achievement because you need to be at 1cc to get to Remilia. Which is fine. That's perfectly fine. Yes, wrong. It's memories. Sparkly. Sparkly congratulations. And this one. No bombs. No bombs used. I died a lot. I died an awful lot, actually. Oh. I won. I did it. Well, now what? Now you can do aesthetic mode. No, I don't think I can. I really don't think I can. No hit run. I can't do that. So then you gotta beat the game with Marissa, and you gotta beat the game with Chirno. I can't do that. Aesthetic mode is... Aesthetic mode is if you get hit by a bullet or an enemy, you die. You die. In one hit. You don't get knocked away or stunned, you just die if they touch you, which this can happen a lot. Alright. Alright, Marissa. Let's give you a shot. So let's see, what can I do here? We have the eye patch, the halo, the devil hairband. I don't want that, Morty. Oh, I took the headphones off. Fox mask. Yeah. Yeah, why not? I'll keep that off you, though. Okay. Chad, are you ready for Slow Luigi? Yeah, now I'm allowed to press bomb. Am I gonna? Sure hope so. You die in one hit and the boss have 2 extra spell cards. I don't have anywhere to put the speed up item on, is the problem. So Marissa's just doing what Marissa does. Going fast. Son of bitch. So I have a full break on everyone now except for Mailing and Flandre. Oh god. Gee, I sure wish I could move at the speed of sound. Ah. Yeah. Dead on stage 1. Dead on stage 1. But I have bombs, so don't worry. Headphones. Well, I took the headphones off because I was using Marissa in the extra stage. The reason I'm leaving them on is because you need to buy out all the accessories anyway, so it helps. One in a million. Wow, Marissa kind of trivializes that. You barely even have to do any work. Now I'm gonna die to Icicle Machine Gun twice. Arere. Arere! Cunt. You know what? I'm restarting. I'm restarting. I knew that would happen. The way she says that, arere, it's like, you ever watch Conan? The show with the genius detective who gets turned to a child. And he has to, like, he solves all the cases, but he's a child, so he pretends to be incompetent and gives all the credit to Mori. So whenever something's going on, he always walks next to it. He's like, arere. It's like, God damn it, kid. I get why he does it. Some of the mysteries in that show are hella good. Kinda wanna watch it again. Of course, the last time I was like, I wanna watch an anime, I couldn't decide. There's so much shit nowadays, and it's like, nothing ever has a name that's just readable for me anymore. I remember back in the day, I could find a show, it's like 2 words long. 2 words long and I would know what it is. Nowadays it's like the title of, let me see, yeah. So I have Black Cat on the shelf next to me, right? That's short, right? We all know Black Cat. We know Log Horizon. We know The Ancient Magus Bride and Sword Art Online. But then you get, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Which, by the way, is one of the worst shows / material I think I've ever experienced in my entire life. I wouldn't advise you to read that. I wouldn't advise you to watch that. I wouldn't advise you to go anywhere near that. It's terrible. It's really bad. It's just stupid. It's everything you hate about the genre. And then some. I know I've talked about this on stream before. But allow me to reiterate why I stopped watching this god tier show. Why do I do that? Can I come back? Alright, so I watched 6 episodes of this show, right? This glorious, amazing, fantastic show. Here's what I thought about it. The main character is... his name is Bell. He's a big wiener head. He sucks. He can't do anything. Now he's magically gifted a power. The power... Can I go back down and fight her? He's gifted a magical power because he's saved from a minotaur by some pretty lady with a sword. He was like, whoa, I dig that chick. And somehow that activates his super hidden god gamer mode. Which allows him to become stronger based on how much he likes this girl. Which doesn't make any fucking sense because he's never met this girl before in his life. And now his entire source of power is based directly on how much he likes her. Alright, sure. But then... oh, that's not even the best part. Then we get a peek into our superhero's life, where he returns to his lovely little house with good old mini big tits, Hestia, a goddess who wants nothing more than to get on that train. And he's just like, ew, girls. Ew, girls. And then God Lady herself sees his power and it's like, oh, his power is directly related to his love for another character. I'm not gonna tell him about that because I'm jealous. Alright, sure. I feel real bad for her because all she wanted was one thing and she's never gonna get it, even though she's clearly the better character, which may even be debatable. Oh, but that's not even the best part, chat. So this is the first one, right? So now our god gamer himself, whose entire motivation for exploring dungeons is because he wants to pick up chicks. Yes, the title is accurate because his grandfather met his wife in a dungeon, and he was like, "I'm gonna be just like old granddad. I'm gonna go pick up a girl hanging out in a dungeon." Yeah, I bet you are, champ. I bet you fucking are. Well, turns out his friend, you know, the one that wants his man meat so bad, well, she's actually a goddess that's not really worshipped anymore, but she's a full-on goddess. She has connections to other goddesses and gods that exist in the world. So, our good old god friend here of our best main character ever goes into the old Tower of Gods and is like, hey, I don't know, the god, whoever makes weapons, I don't remember who that is. Like, yo, can you hook up my my dude with this really cool cheat weapon because he's not very good at what he does and he needs to be the main character like now. And she's like, no worries, I got you. So what she does is she creates a super god tier cheat knife, which like multiplies the EXP our main character gets by an insane amount. I don't even remember how much, but basically he now has a he basically has EA's wet dream of a microtransaction in his possession, where all he has to do is hit things with this knife and he will automatically become super strong with like barely any effort at all. You know, it's like actual grinding in a video game where you just beat the same monster up over again and suddenly you're qualified to take down a dragon. But this time, it speeds up the process. Cool, right? So he takes out a giant 8 with his cool little cheat knife, and then no one even bats an eye. So now this character who got toppled by a minotaur like a day ago is now capable of like overturning God. Really, that's his power. Pretty strong man, I gotta say. I totally respect him. Anyway, Then we get to the second arc, my personal favorite. I press the button, but it doesn't do anything, ever. Second arc is... There's this, like, little courier girl who exists. And she, if you pay her, she'll carry your items into a dungeon. Which is kind of cool. But they're horrendously treated and not given fair profit sharing because, well, what are they gonna do? Fight? Fight back? They can't. They're like pack mules. So that's what they do. So this chick's having a rough life. She's one of these carrier helpers. Our main character, Old Bell, is like, I'm gonna hire you. And then he does. He hires our lovely main character, or our main character hires her, and everything's well and dandy. And then she pushes him off a cliff into a giant field full of a bunch of orcs or some shit, and she's like, haha, fuck you. Adventurers are bad people. You're all assholes anyway. And then she runs away. She gets jumped by other mean adventurers, bad guys. You know they're bad guys because they travel in groups and pick on little girls. But then, I think giant ants show up and kill the bad guys, and they all scream for help, and nobody wants to help them because they're bad guys, and we don't help bad guys. And then our main character has somehow survived this onslaught of orcs that he was pretty much doomed in. No explanation how. He's just okay. He makes it in time. He saves the girl, and the girl, bless her heart, is like, "Why did you save me? I tried to kill you." And our amazing main character, with a charisma stat of 100 and social cues of 2,000, says, I saved you because you're a girl. And our pack mule lady friend is then like, you are literally the enemy of womankind. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with me? It's that bad. It's that bad. Yes, he straight up says that. He's like, I saved you because you're a girl. What the fuck does that mean? And she's like, you are a terrible person. And he's like, oh, I want to change my answer. I actually saved you because you're you. And she eats that shit up. She ate that shit up. Can you imagine? I saved you because you're you. Oh, get the fuck out of here. You are so garbage. And that's as far as I watched. I stopped there because I was like, I'll watch more tomorrow. But then when I really had a moment to think about it, I was like, I don't want to watch any more of that because I hated every second of it. That's 2 hours of my life I'm never going to get back. But I also feel like I should watch it because I have to know what else happens. I have to. Come, like, the story is so bad, but it's still going. I can't believe people like that show. I'm not one for judging tastes, but goddamn, man. I hate that. But I can't do anything about it. There we go. I saved you because you're you. Yeah, not because it was the right thing to do. He didn't say that. He said it was because you're a girl, and then he said because you're you. Could you imagine if some jackass saved you? And it's like, I only did it because you are who you are. I'd tell him to fuck off. I saved you because you're a boy. Oh, fuck you. How about you do things because you do... What kind of hero is that? What a garbage character. What an absolute garbage character. I fucking hate his guts. I really do. And that is definitely jealousy talking. As I said, this man's got a goddess who completely wants him, and he's just like, ew, girls. I want to date the quiet knight who saved me, who doesn't talk to anyone. But, you know, the big-breasted short girl who wants nothing more than to be with me? Ew, women. Except every other woman in the entire series. He's like, oh, my lady, my queen, my ombre, my hoochie, my gubu, my glambra. All that good stuff. I saved you because you're a girl. I saved you because you're a girl. How embarrassing. I can't believe someone wrote that line. I can't believe someone read that on the script and was like, yeah, I'll read that aloud with passion, grace, and most definitely a funny face. Bzz, 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 bzz. I hate this a lot. Oh, that's not good. Oh, shit! Not good. That didn't work out too well. Oh, oopsie daisy. Put the Chirno wings on her. Yeah, but then she's as weak as Chirno. You know it's a garbage show when you can rant longer than you've actually been watching the show. True. True. I'm just gonna farm some green stuff, why not? I gotta get me some of that green stuff. There was another show I watched before. It's called In Another World with My Smartphone. That show is good. It's really good. Like, I'd never seen someone write something so awful and have people, like, animate it. I can't believe it. I legitimately can't believe that something like that got animated. I don't even know if it's bad. It's just so boringly inoffensive. Oh my god. Chat, help me. I'm turning into an anime YouTuber where all they do is complain about everything for hours. And hours and hours and hours. And then they, like, everybody in the community laughs at their opinions because they're entitled. Well, you see, I have 200,000 subscribbles, which means that when I say anime bad, anime is bad. In Another World with My Smartphone is a isekai series featuring our main character, Stan McNormal Guy. The show opens up with our hero he's talking to God because God accidentally shot him with a lightning bolt, and God was like, yo, sorry about that, dude, I ended your life prematurely. And our very, very relatable main character is like, it's alright, God, no big deal, shit happens. And God's like, yo, I respect that. Mad respect, bro. Because you're okay with me destroying your life by a stray lightning bolt, I'm gonna reincarnate you in an alternate world of magical fantasy. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna grant you incredible physical strength and super magical capabilities. That's cool. Can I bring my smartphone with me? You bet your ass you can bring your smartphone with you. I thought you'd never ask. So then that's the story. We have our protagonist, the dude who got struck by a lightning bolt and was just like, I guess shit happens, huh? And now he has a smartphone that has access to the internet. Don't ask how. Asking how is illegal. That's forbidden. I don't even know what's going on here. Don't worry about the small stuff, okay? Don't worry about it. So he starts his journey. I don't even know where I am right now. There we go. He starts his journey in Old McBasic Town. You know the one. The village town, big town, city-looking town with the plains and all that stuff. All that good stuff. And he sees these two girls in an alleyway talking to some clearly suspicious-looking people, and they're like, "We got you your strange item. Now give us what we want." And the guys are like, "No deal." And the girls are like, "But we had a deal." And the guys are like, "No deal." And then our main character's like, bad guys afoot. Maybe I should go kick their ass. So main guy walks in the alleyway. He's like, "Hey, can you guys stop being bad guys?" And the bad guys are like, "Hoodah! We're bad men!" And then the main character's like, "Oh wait, God gifted me fantastic physical ability, and then he just does some like crazy ass kung fu, leapy, punchy, kick, flying, all that good shit. Jackie Chan, eat your heart out. And he's like, "Oh, that was pretty cool," and the girls are like, "Huh, that was pretty cool." He's like, I'm new in town. Here's my smartphone. My name is Boring McBoringface. My special abilities include everything, and my special talents include absolutely nothing. My hobbies include nothing. My hobbies include nothing. My hobbies include nothing. My personality is about as engaging as a piece of stale bread, but that's so the people watching can relate to me, because we know that everyone who watches anime has the personality of stale bread, and we wouldn't want them to feel excluded. Actually, I'm whole wheat bread. No, you're stale bread now. Alright, you're stale bread. You don't get to feel like different bread. So then our main character goes with our fantastic duo, who, by the way, these characters look exactly like the characters from Clannad, the twins, Ryo and Kyo. Thank you, Turtle, for gifting a sub. So they look like those girls. They got one with the short hair and one with the long hair. You know, just like Clannad. No infringerino there, that's for sure. And they explain the way the magic works in the world, which, I'm gonna be honest with you right now, it's actually pretty cool. The world's magic is actually a pretty neat system. The way it is there's like 7 different elements that can be used, and you're born with an affinity for one. Something like that. So there's 7 magics, including cheat magic, like teleporting magic, right? That's super rare ancient magic that like no one can ever use because it's so uncommon. I'll give you 5 guesses what kind of magic our main character can, being as special as he is. But anyway, the way they have it set up is there's these little crystals, right? They have little crystals for each individual element, and they're like, if you touch the crystal, it'll show your affinity for the element by producing an amount of the substance. So like, in the case of water, the example is the girl touches the crystal and a bit of water comes out, and it's like, oh, that's pretty cool. And the main character's like, what does crystal do? And he puts his hand on the crystal, and it creates a torrential like downpour. It's just insane. It's insanity. It's way too much water. And then the girls are like, what the fuck? How did you do that? That doesn't make any sense. It's like, try the other one. So then he touches all the crystals, and wouldn't you know it, his magical affinity is through the roof for every single element that he touches. No exceptions. He can use every element like a master. Master of cell phone. That's our guy. And then he can use the cheat magic, so he can do teleportation no jutsu. Pretty good. And then he looks at his smartphone, which has internet connection. Don't ask me how. I haven't figured that part out yet. I don't think I ever will either. So he has internet connection. He looks like up a recipe for like ice cream or some shit. And we're just supposed to believe that this is a thing that this guy can do. First of all, in Gensokyo, smartphones don't have internet access, so they're pretty much nothing more than glorified cameras and notepads. That's what they're used for. Things like iPads are used as placemats and tables and plates and all that kind of shit. All kinds of wacky shit. But in this universe, well, that doesn't matter. In this universe, you can use your cell phone. It's the only one in existence, but he can use it. I didn't watch past the first episode, so I'm sorry to say I have no idea what happens after that. So I hope it's really good. At the very least, I hope it's like inoffensive more than anything. I've watched Saga of Tanya the Evil. That one was really good. That was a really good isekai. I like that one. Bag up. Ah! Yokashina! Please back away. Slime was highly rated. I reincarnated as a slime. That one was pretty, okay. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it. But the only issue I take with that show in particular is the fact that it is so... It's so basic. But it's basic in a very refreshing sense. And what I mean by that is because most isekai nowadays is just... They're all trying to be something. I don't need... But Slime is just like, alright, here's your power fantasy featuring a slime boy. He's super powerful, he befriends everyone, everybody loves him, he's a great character. And you know what, that's perfectly fine. You know why? Because that's all it set out to be. It didn't try to do anything ridiculous, didn't try to do anything insane, it was just, here's your very generic isekai plot. And I watched it, and I thought, how refreshing. But then I got bored of it, because it was the same thing over and over again, just with different characters. But I think that says a lot about how, that says a lot about how isekai is currently. What about the mom one? I hate that one. I was watching it for the pure novelty of it. But then it went and pulled some dumb shit, in my opinion. So there's a character who shows up in like the 3rd episode. She's I'll give you a guess what her personality trope is, but she has red hair and she has twin tails. And there's a gratuitous amount of panty shots for her, specifically. And they're striped, I think. Probably. Anyway, yeah, she's definitely not a tsundere. Nope. I don't even know why you think that. That's a stupid idea. Why would they ever do that? You think you would just make the bare minimum of tropes and include them in your story? Come on now. What do you think we are, tasteless? Anyway, back on point. This character's claim to fame is that, well, she hates her mom because her mom is not a good person. Because when she was born, her mom walked out on her to go fuck around with whatever the fuck she was doing. I was like, oh, that's shitty. And I mean, yeah, okay. So the show has a heavy focus on mothers, which makes sense because the main character's got a mother. Yeah, he's got a mom, alright. But this character in question is like, I hate my mom because she walked out on our family. What a bitch. I was like, yeah, fuck her. She is a bitch. She walked out on her life, and as soon as they were offered the opportunity to participate in whatever the fuck this game like is, this parent-child bonding experience through a virtual MMO game that exists, she came back to the family only for that reason, to get involved in that. And then once she discovered like the NPCs would just do whatever she wanted, and she was super powerful, she was like, ah, fuck this, I'm just gonna be a boss baby. This is annoying. Good old boss baby about it. And so she ditches her daughter again in the virtual world. She's like, I fucking hate my mom and I don't want to see her anymore. And I'm like, yeah, fuck that bitch. But our main character's mom, she's like, no, you can't do that, no. Even if she's a horrible person, she's still your mom, and she probably means well. And I was just like, get the fuck out of here. Absolutely get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. Your mom walked out on you, came back into your life when it's convenient for them, and then once they attained a form of dominance, they left you again. No, it's okay, she's your mom. No, it's fine. Oh, fuck off with that shit. Just because she's your mom doesn't mean she's not a bad person. That's so garbage. After that, the pure stupidity of the show was lost on me, because now it was being stupid in a different way. Now it was being preachy on situations it clearly doesn't know shit about. You think people are excused by from being assholes because they're parents? No. I would rather this not be my fate. Alright. I was real annoyed by that. I was legitimately annoyed. Like, I don't get annoyed by stupid shit in anime, but that one annoyed me. I don't even know why. It doesn't even personally affect me. My mom's great. I love my mom. But, like, you can't just pretend people can't be bad just because they had a child. That's not how this works. It's really not how this works. I mean, the show was schlock to begin with, but then that just turned into uber schlock, because then it got preachy. Don't get preachy with me. You're a show about... You are a show about the sexual tension between a boy and his mother. And you're getting preachy with me? I don't think so. I really don't think so. What a bad show. Oh, that was close. I don't have any bombs left. Nice. That was close. We're just so slow, it's hard to dodge any of that. Good enough. I just don't... You tell us what your favorite anime is? Probably Spice and Wolf. Spice and Wolf is probably my favorite series, but as an anime, it doesn't go even remotely into the light novels. But I love Spice and Wolf. I also like HOTD a lot, because I like zombies. But that's about it. I like SAO Season 1, though. Spicy opinions on anime schlock? Let me think about it. It's getting us pretty far into this, isn't it? Fuck! I messed up my angle. Well, I have no idea how to dodge this. How the fuck? Well, that was close. I didn't know how to do that one. I had to learn. Okay, 1269. I like schlock, but it needs to be fun like No Game No Life. I agree. I agree. No Game No Life, despite its very obvious issues, is a good... It's a good story. It's a cool, interesting world. It just really tries to ruin it by being unnecessarily fan servicey. I don't know why they do that, though. The world they introduced is really cool, in my opinion. That's mine. Yes. Good. Can't remember the last time I watched a bad show. I can tell you about a good one I watched. It's called Gran Blue. It's called Gran Blue. It's a show about diving. Not really, but it is. It's honestly one of the funnier shows I've seen in a long time. It's just genuinely funny. Like, a guy comes back to his hometown to start college, And the place he's staying, he walks in and there's a bunch of really macho buff guys doing something. I can't hit her. There we go. Gran Blue is super, super, super good. I read the manga past where the anime goes, but I kind of want to watch the anime again because just the facial expressions and stuff. Like, okay, here's the best way to explain Gran Blue to someone who's never watched it. The show features a ridiculous amount of drinking. Like, I'm talking like the level of alcohol that's being consumed would kill a human being, and could be put a match over the top of it and set on fire. It's that level of power, right? That level of alcohol. They made oolong tea, and by that I mean they combined similar looking alcohols to look like oolong tea, but it was just like 100% alcohol, and they just chug it. One good part about it is the main character is one of those characters who's like, I'm different, I'm not like you crazy weirdos. But then he immediately changes his tune, like, pretty fast. Which is great. I like when the main character isn't a big buzzkill like that. Ow. I'll take that back, please. A really handsome blonde guy shows up at college, right? And dude's like, whoa, he's handsome. And then he looks at his shirt and he's wearing a character print tee from an anime. And he wanted to start a club. He wanted to start a club in college. And he was absolutely devastated that there were no high school girls in college to worship him. It's really fucking dumb. It's just as dumb as I'm explaining it to be. But that's what makes it great. Could we? Okay. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just alive. I'm just alive. Yeah, Gran Blue is one I 100% recommend. It's really funny. It's really, really funny. Like, it's just one of those comedy stories that doesn't really try to be, like, super serious. There are some moments in it that are just, like, nice and wholesome, for sure. But it pretty much sticks to its comedy routes. I don't know what I just got. This seems really hard to do in aesthetic mode. Okay. She's not fast enough. Okay, good. Good enough. That should be enough to take her out. Good. And it's another one down. The spell card's more, yeah, because you can't afford to be tackled by her or you die. So you have to play real safe. And you can't really get much of a good rush on her. If you're going for no bombs, then you're in trouble. There we go. When Gran Blue was airing, they had to put a warning not to do the amounts of drinking. The characters said, "Oh yeah, I mean you've seen what they drink. They drink like 90% alcohol. There's a scene in the manga when they're on their scuba trip where they literally take a giant barrel and all the club members put a different alcohol into the barrel and they mix this giant keg of pure, unfiltered alcohol and they're like, all right, boys, time to drink." I was just like, no fucking way. No human being could even touch that. What's my count? Swirly glasses, you're always getting in our way. I might grind a few of this off stream just so I can get them, cause I am almost done. Hold on, Chad. Let me show you a trick, okay? Completely remove Elegant Maid Guard. You've unlocked this character from viewing that you met the prerequisite. Capture all the spell cards in Lunatic mode. Yep. So now, chat. Now you can peep, and Sakuya will get mad at you, but she won't punish you. Watch. See? What a dreadful waste of time. You must be an expert at groveling. I'm not gonna show you, chat. But I am gonna have Sakuya talk bad about you. I mean, you can't even see anything. You must be an expert at groveling. I can't do that for Flan though. I don't have Flan. They're bloomers anyway. Yeah, but not all of them are. So now I have a few more. So I have Lunatic clear on Marissa. Wait. Huh. Wow. Chad, I did that. My Lunatic run of Marissa. I'm pretty sure I lost 3 lives to Notori, and I lost 3 lives to Chirno, and I was just talking about how much I hate certain isekai anime that entire time. How did I beat that? But I was really paying attention for this one. I guess I had bombs in this one. There's that, I guess. But I don't know. It feels like maybe I play better when I'm not paying attention. What is this? How do I get this? It has to do with grazing. Rant powers. Yeah, I guess so. Actually peeped. You saw! Sakuya must be throwing her hands up in disgust. If you strive that hard, I guess you deserve some props. Well, that doesn't make me feel very good. Alright, everything is good. I'm gonna stop here. And it's a bit early, but at the same time it evens out just because of the amount of time it took me to start grazing a few thousand. Is it accumulative? I don't remember. I'll probably get that done. Yeah, I'm gonna do this off stream and get more point items. So when I clear, I'll try to make it so when I do this next, the next time I play is Chirno, I'll beat Chirno's Lunatic story, and then I'll do Flandre's Lunatic extra stage with Reimu, and that'll be it. That'll be all the achievos. I can try the boss rushes, but I'm not huge on them. Some of them are really hard. Sayonara. That was pretty good. Took an hour to beat Reimu, and then we just whizzed through what's-her-faces. So yeah, I'll be right back, and we're gonna resume what we were doing on the Sevi Islands in Puppet Dance, or Puppet Play. See you in a second.